What's up, everybody?
Wicka, what's up?
Yawn. I was so tired at work today. I left early.
Artist, not yawn.
I was dying at work. I left early to get the kids shoe shopping, and whew, I was sitting there. It was painful. I was almost about ready to fall asleep. But hey, I don't know if you guys remember Woodstock '94. I kind of forgot about it with all the hubbub about '99. I completely forgot about it, but I've been seeing this picture of Shannon Hoon and Chris Farley, and this has got to be the saddest happy photo ever. They look so happy, but it's so sad that they're no longer with us. But yeah, with that note, let's get into it.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you. Music Lovers Only.
Woo!
What is up, everybody? Yeah.
Y'all should have seen the transformation. I look like a hag like 5 minutes ago.
we were preview to it. It's like night and day. No, you're always beautiful. Come on now.
Aww.
Come on now. But this is episode 119. We're gonna get into some acoustic songs, some acoustic guitars. The prominent, I didn't put any disclaimer on it till today, but the prominent instrument is the kind of thought process I had with it. I know you guys do what you want to do, and that's the fun of it. And so that's why I didn't like to put the disclaimer on it. So
Okay. So that gives me 2 more.
so yeah, it just has to be the prominent instrument. I mean, it didn't have to be. You could play. You could pick all electric guitar, and it counts because there's no goddamn rules. But yeah, so episode 119, we're gonna talk acoustic songs, and I'm the artist. I got Sontia, I got Coach with me. How y'all doing?
Sontia.
Yeah, that's Coach.
No, did I point? I just
my thing says I am Coach.
Ah.
Got your little name badge.
How do I get my finger in your square?
Trying to dip it in there.
I'm trying.
Just to be sure, my coach says my shirt says I'm a coach. Let's just assume I'm never wrong. So
never wrong. Got the internet to back you up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's getting kids ready for school, the kid ready for school, and it's been a busy week. I fought a lot of army worms and grasshoppers in the yard this weekend. Just I had this huge yellow thing on my marigold, and this was the biggest, yellowest grasshopper I have ever seen. And all the little ones, I could just kind of swat at them, and they'd hop away, at least while I was there, and then they'd probably hop right back. But this guy was cocky. He did not. He just kind of walked. He was going around the flower, moving around every time I'd go around him. So I was like, all right, So I was like, all right. I had a clothespin, so I just grabbed a clothespin and hung it on his foot. Figured he'd just get it off and fly away. Forgot all about it. Came back a couple hours later. He's still there with this thing on his foot, just still munching. He'd already munched a flower, munched one of my whole marigolds. So I was like, you little bastard. So I clipped on him again, got another one, clipped on him, and I thought, surely he's just going to fly away. I tried not to kill this little guy. I tried not to. But after hours, and he's still there, I forgot about him, woke up the next day, and he's still there, and munching on my dang thing. So I just pulled him out, put him out of his misery, got the fly swatter, started swatting army ants or army worms, them little things,
Mm-hmm.
Coach, you've got yard experience, don't you, and advanced knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about these army worms?
they're everywhere. I don't care at my place. I don't have nothing that matters. As far as grass goes, for the most part, they don't really kill your grass. They eat the top of it. They'll tinge it out and make it look shitty. For me, that just saves me a mowing.
Yeah.
for if you got plants and stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of treatments. I don't know. I mean, I'd go as much organic as I can because all the treatments you put on something you want to eat, you just got to question.
Yeah.
They're pretty much gone now. I must have scared them away. Like I said, I left.
Yeah, and I think it's
left the
basically
carcasses on little toothpicks, and I just kind of spiked them around my plants. I think they got the message.
The moisture, the dry. You start noticing like right a week or two before you see the little white moss flying up from your yard, and then
I hate them.
And all of a sudden, there come their eggs, man. And that's
man.
My neighbor was freaking out. She went and spent a shit ton of money. And she hates mowing her yard too. And I finally said, Betty, you realize if you just let them go, they just eat the top of your grass and they move. They die out pretty, they die pretty quick because if you don't have good circumstances for them, so it gets super hot and dry again, they'll go away again.
Yeah.
That's
well,
crazy.
most people I've seen were the rich people who water their lawns and keep it green, and that's not, like I said, that's not how I roll. I mean, I don't use anything. I wouldn't spray anything on my grass. I mean, that's Mother Nature. Just let Mother Nature handle it. I did, I had my tent. I did not open my tent at all for the plants, so hopefully I didn't see any in there. But I was still swatting. They were all on the tent, like they were just trying to get in. They're just staring and drooling at all my plants, and so I just ice water. I'm like, ooh, I love this. Anyways, so you got some stuff coming up. You got like 1 million shows coming up, don't you?
Well, I got 3.
3 million. 3 million.
Yeah, just 3. I have one coming up on Friday. That's going to be at Kirby's Beer Store.
Yeah.
It's going to be Friday with Pale Horse, Eric Powers, and the Haters Coalition. And then introducing DJ Drop It Like It's Holly. I'm super excited to see that. Nice. So this is going to be her first DJ gig.
Nice.
We're going to be rocking out, having a good time on Friday. So come on down.
Yeah. And then like the 23rd, I don't know if that's your next one, but I get out and do a little thing. We got the F Cancer.
The
F Cancer Festival for Jenny Jack. She's got the news picked it up. There's been a lot of talk about her and her situation going on. So I think that's good to get that story out. Like I said, I didn't really get officially invited, but Kevin's going to be there. You're going to be there, so I figure that's my in. I got some stickers I made up that F Cancer. I made these little guys today. I'm gonna hand them to whoever's running the thing and sell them and make some money and put it towards the thing. And I'm gonna do a little live painting. Probably a little teddy bear. It seemed like the cancer teddy bear is a thing. I didn't know that until
I didn't know that either
recently, but it is a thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that same day I have a festival that I'm going to be playing at Kirby's, but I can't think of the name of the festival off the top of my head.
Oh, I remember it, but I forgot it.
And I keep wanting to call it Invest Fest, but that's not it. And I was looking for the poster real quick, but then like the thing came back on, and now I just look like I'm being rude looking at my phone. Like, oh my God, what are you doing? Oh, there we go. Uncut Fest.
Uncut Fest. Yes, I knew it was something innuendo-y. Uncircumcised Fest.
So, I did want to say I have kind of a cool thing. A couple of guys that have been on my show and are actually going to stay here at the studio, I think, when they come through. Like October 2nd are playing at Kirby's. My buddies 10 for 10 out of Wyoming, Casper, Wyoming. They're part of their second big tour they're doing. They're stopping through Wichita for one night. They got a pop-up camper, and I'm going to put them up here for the night, and then they're going to play. Actually, technically, they'll play that Thursday, stay here that night. So I thought about trying to record just something with them, and maybe we can play it on here or at least put it out on one of the, my show, and then put it out on something like that.
Date, and we'll head out and listen too. I'll get
I was hoping they were going to be here Wednesday night, so we could just maybe have them on the show here in the studio with me and do something with that. But they won't be here till Thursday night. So
okay.
And they play Thursday night. I believe it's like October 2nd.
It's a minute out. It's a little bit out.
Yeah,
I think we can pencil it in.
Yeah, we can figure something out. like I'm gonna do anything besides just like be like, "Hi guys." What's up, y'all?
But I seen your post about the women acoustic guitarist. I did not read the comments because I'd already had a kind of a healthy blend, because I know a lot of female acoustics, because I love the acoustic, and the female voice is just so beautiful. And so I know a lot. And so I went ahead and switched it almost all, but I had to get one. So all mine are women. So I may take 1 year now. I didn't read the comments because I didn't want to be skewed.
Oh man.
And I tried to keep it pretty obscure.
Yeah. So you probably got mine.
All of them. Pray you go first.
Well, we'll see. Now I want to go first because I only got my 5. And then
Coach, you got that spinner handy? I did. I thought of how we're gonna upgrade that spinner next, and I'm just gonna make some stickers. Make a sticker, and then we can all have our own colors. I mean, we could do it all. Spin away, Coach. Spin away.
Ooh.
Oh, geez. I'm pretty sure you're safe. I don't know. I would be surprised. The one that you might have heard, I took off to put the male influence on the list. But yeah, this was a fun one. It was kind of a slow start. I couldn't get into the right frame of thinking to find the songs. I mean, I kind of did a search, and it was all very, very mainstream, very, it's like, okay, yeah, there's a great songs, but didn't really grab me. There weren't ones I want to use. Some of them were ones I'd already used too. But my number one, I kind of figured I'd go first, so I'd be the first one. But this episode has already been chocked full of F words or censored F words. But "Fuck Was I" by Jenny Owens Young off of her 2007 album Batten Down the Hatches. So I broke the wall this time. Hey, but it's all for good cause to this episode. But
Yeah.
I found her a long time ago, and the video is so funny because when she's singing her song, and every time she drops the F-bomb, somebody bumps into her and like knocks her down. So every time, boom, she's getting knocked whenever she says it it's just in the chorus. But it's a beautiful song.
Sweet.
And like I say, she bumped the other one just because going back and looking, I found that she's still putting out music. I said, this album came out in 2007. Pretty obscure there. She's from, I can't remember where she's from. I think somewhere back east, but very obscure. And she's got some new stuff coming out, some new albums coming out, and they're definitely a little different. She's got a very weird and eclectic taste, and that's what turned me on. This whole song is what was the line? There's a pan on the stove. Maybe I'll touch it and not get burned. What the was I thinking? As in reference to love. She was comparing. It's all a heartbreak, sad song like that. But my number 4 is a twofer. I got Between the Bars, which is a song by Elliot Smith, who's another. He's been on. We talked about him, the guy who was paranoid and told everybody that somebody's trying to kill him, and then he ended up dying under weird circumstances. But another gal that I enjoy is Jessica Lee Mayfield, and she's covering it with another guy on this album. It's a 2015 album. Seth, Avett, and Jessica Lee Mayfield sings Elliot Smith. So simple name to that album. And they're all Elliot Smith songs, but Between the Bars was always one of my favorites. And her singing, it's not her greatest, she could tell her voice is a little shaky and stuff like this. And I found her again a long time ago, and I've just been following her career, and it's changed, and she's got she's had her Brittany moments, to say the least. We'll put it like that. Seemed like she went off on the deep end a little bit, and she kind of reeled it back and still making music. So that's a good one.
Brittany never went off the deep end. Don't you say that.
Don't you dare.
He went all the way out. That umbrella, that ball-headed umbrella car smash is classic. Absolutely classic.
Beautiful.
Totally in the shallow end, though. Totally in the shallow end. Number 3 is another one. These are all obscure. I found this one in the album came out in 2019, but she wrote this like early 2000s. And it's Sarah Gwen, and the song is Elephant. And again, it's this kind of very the acoustic guitar is the main thing. It's kind of sad, and just her voice is just I can't explain it. It's amazing. And the whole song is if I had the willpower of an elephant, I'd keep all my sweet words and why you spent yours, and that love is just a stupid lie to get us by. But she's from Seattle, and like I said,
that makes sense.
I found her 2000 probably off of Napster or something like that. And then me and the love of my life at the time had found, I think it was after we kind of split and we were trying to be friends, and I think we're still friends, but that awkward period. And so I think that's when we found her, but so it was kind of fitting. Number 2 is probably my hands down favorite female singer right now. And Sierra Ferrel.
Mm-hmm.
And she's new country gal. Got the Dolly Parton get up, and girl's got some pipes on her. She's fun. She writes her songs, and but the song is "Wish You Well." And it's break up, and trying to wish the other person well, and how that is healthier for you than wishing them dead. I'm not, but we'll get there. All right, my number 1. This I kind of tried to breeze through this because number 1, I'm so excited. I sent you guys it by accident, and so I was like, I don't want to say anything because then they'll take it.
Okay.
I just kind of didn't say anything. But Hi Ren by Ren, the Wales, I think, and it kind of starts classical, kind of funky classical, I guess how I would put it, and he's just playing this thing, and then he starts off with this epic battle of kind of your inner monologue and your yourself and what you're trying to do, your ego. And so it's like 5 or 6 minutes, and then he stops, and then it's got this like spoken word of some really, really powerful words of kind of his journey and what's happened to him and why he felt the need to make this song is basically an explanation in poetry form. So it's a great song.
Okay. Well,
Sweet.
That's 5 new songs for me, so I'm excited.
There we go. I know the Ren one. Not because you sent it to me, but yeah, it's really one.
I guess technically you're right. That's 4 new songs because I did listen to that one when you sent it. But
yeah, nice.
Good list. Good list.
Thumbs up.
Sontia is safe.
Very safe.
Yeah, you're safe from me. So I'm spinning.
Ooh.
Good. Save the last for last.
The last one always goes last. And I got my knee. And it when you hit like the bone right next to your funny bone, so you have to freeze for a minute and wait to see if it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just happened. And
Yeah, we seen because your whole camera went.
I was like, oh my God.
Blake.
We either thought it was,
man.
we're all close enough. I think we would have felt that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and shout out to Stephanie. I hope she's still watching here. But I got her book on my bed because I read it at night. Reaching True Forgiveness.
Nice.
We worked together, and she started talking about she was going to write a book when we were in the office, like before 2020. And then now she has a book, and I got it, and I got the book. Dreams come true.
Tell her to drop a link in the comments.
All right. Drop a link in the comments, Steffi. If you're still here, you can get it off of Amazon. That's where I got mine from. Yeah. And then you can get on my page and you can get on her page. She got links on her page too.
Nice. Well, it's awesome.
Yeah. So for our acoustic journey, as we all know, I like screaming and sadness and rock and roll and blues and hip hop and pop. But I rarely ever just listen to people play the guitar. I do. And it seems like as a solo acoustic artist, I should really love solo acoustic music. But
I was gonna say I would think this would be your genre, honestly.
Yeah, but it's not at all. I'm like, this is too quiet. Everybody's too quiet and chilled out. So I had quite a journey, and I had a good moment of just like reflection. I like how acoustic music really regulates your nervous system to where you really do, it like calms you down.
Yeah.
And I needed it. I didn't know I needed it, but I needed it. So number one is going to be, and this might be a pretty popular one, but it's Leon Bridges. And it's a song called River. And I picked this song because the first time I heard it, it just completely floored me. It wasn't like anything else that was playing at that time. Leon Bridges is definitely a unique cat. I don't know where he went. He just made some music and left for a minute. But River reminds me of an old spiritual. And what really gets me about this particular rendition is that you just hear the acoustic guitar playing first, and it's like guitar playing, and then it's a knock, and then it's guitar playing, and it's a knock, and it's guitar playing, and then it's a knock. And then when his voice finally comes in, you're already engaged in the song. So and it's just like going down a river. It's really chill, and it's really about finding peace and serenity and security in that river, and your emotional peaceful state. So that's my number one. And no, I'm not quiet, Kevin. I have never in my life ever been quiet. Like if you look,
he means as an artist. I mean, I think you were talking about that acoustic artists are too slow and quiet, and he was saying,
oh yeah, I'm not quiet. Yeah,
I think in general also maybe, but definitely I think he was talking musically in this case.
Yeah, I'm not quiet in any way. If you look on all of my old report cards and progress records, it says talks too damn much. That's what it says. That's me. No, I'm kidding. I was a super quiet kid, except for when I wasn't. And then I was kind of a pain in the ass. Number two is actually a trio, and I found this first day, which is what encouraged me to like start really looking into just songs, acoustic songs that I didn't already know. And this is a and I really don't want to say this man's name wrong, but it's Jack Johnson, Eddie Vedder, and Kahiapo, and it's a song called Constellations.
Bless you. I have no idea. I've never heard that name.
Yeah, it's Kawik Kahiapo.
Spelling it does not help.
Kahiapo.
That makes it worse.
Anyway, so it's them.
Good. It's He's good.
And they just do this acoustic trio of this beautiful song. And I can't remember any of the lyrics or anything of it right now. But just Eddie and Jack Johnson, they just take turns, and then they do their rendition of their part of the song, and it is really a good song. But I put it on the list early, and I didn't listen to it today, and I completely forgot it, but I remember how it made me feel. And it really was like, it was a beautiful thing. And it was for it was in Hawaii, which is why this gentleman was probably there. But yeah, so that's it. Constellations. Number three. One of the first acoustic, like, it's not like one of the first acoustic songs that I heard that really moved me first in my life was by Kane, and it's the song Outside. And for that to be such a popular song that I don't cover, like, I feel like I'm missing the boat on that one.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
But I like, and you guys know the song, the state. Yeah. And one of my favorite parts of that is just how he kind of tiptoes through this pain, and you're thinking that this guy is just kind of gonna be bitching the whole song about how his life sucks, and all of a sudden that crescendo hits and he just starts screaming, and you're like, I get it. Like, I get it so much. All these times, like, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he caught a lot of flack with the record company for that, because he didn't want to conform to the norms of rock and roll. Then, he didn't want to play. He didn't, and he's wrote about it in some of his lyrics. He did a solo. He's got his, Aaron Lewis, right? That's his name.
Yeah, he went a little crazy there for a while too. But yes, I was
well, his first, like I said, his first solo album, which is all acoustic, but it's a country album, and he tries to make it. It sounds like he's trying really hard to make it sound country. So it's good, but it's kind of got that. But the second and third album, I mean, he's got it down to where it just comes off the tongue. And then I think he got into some political nonsense, because he's always been kind of political, Bible and a gun kind of guy. And
I don't pay attention to him as a person.
Yeah, Stains.
I think, never meet your heroes. I don't even look most of the time because I don't want to
remember that Fred Durst and Stained thing. That's still, I think, the only song that's in my favorites or whatever.
Okay, gotcha. What's up, Scott? Hey, look, it's Ballistic. We got a superstar in the house. All right. So that was my number 3. All right. So the next two. Yes. So the next two, I was looking through all of the acoustic artists, and it was such a sausage fest. Like, it was just dude after dude after dude, which is fine, which is absolutely fine, which is great. I love men. Men are wonderful. But I wanted to hear some ladies and some acoustic music. And I knew some, but I really wanted to kind of do a deep dive and find some folks or some songs that I have never heard before. Because I know they're out there. I'm one. Like, there are 20 of them here in Wichita, Kansas right now. So the
probably
first
more than 20.
Yeah, probably more than 20. Probably more. So the first one so the first one that I found was a lady. She's from London. Her name is Annahstasia, and it's spelled Annahstasia. Annahstasia. And Annahstasia. And she had a whole list of different songs, and she's just this beautiful chocolate lady, just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going through this list of songs because, I could click on it and it could just sound like absolute trash, or it could be absolutely the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. And there was this one that kept popping up, Satisfy Me. And I was like, I don't want to listen to that. And I kept looking, and it said, Satisfy Me. And I was like, I don't want to hear this song. And then it came up one more time. I was like, fine. I'll listen to probably this grotesquely like sexual song, which is fine. Grotesque sex is wonderful. But when I clicked on it, it started off so incredibly mellow. And I was like, oh, this is about, some love making, whatever. But when she got into the lyrics and she got into my face with these lyrics, what she did is she pulled my heart out of my chest and then slapped me in the face with it, with her pain. Now, let me go over this with y'all. The song starts off with just talking about how she's wondering about somebody. Now, it never really specifies whether it's a love song, but that's what I'm getting out of it. And she knows that they're not doing well, and she doesn't really want to hear that. But she's minding her own business. She's living her own life. She reaches out. It doesn't end the way that she thinks it's supposed to end. It's kind of a conflict. And what she's trying to do is she's trying to fill this emotional void with whoever it was that hurt her. And she's asking, I just want you to satisfy me. And I said, I'm going to throw up right here.
Yeah.
I've been there. And that is just the most painful thing when you reach out to whoever it was that hurt you to actually try to get comfort, and then you don't get it. And all you need is that satisfaction, or what you think you need is that satisfaction from that person. And you don't. But when you try, you're just sitting there longing for something that's not going to happen. And that's what that song is about. And that's why it kept popping up, even though I kept clicking away. And I was like, I want to hear something different. Yeah. Say me something that me and my friends know, you know.
The universe interjected.
But yeah, so it was insane. Like, oh my God. And her voice is so deep and sultry and beautiful. She sounds like chocolate. She sounds like just like, I don't know, mud rolling down a hill. She sounds like black licorice. Like it's delicious. Absolutely.
What was the name of the song again?
It's Satisfy Me.
Satisfy Me
by Annahstasia. All right. And then last but not least, my girl BrittanyHoward. From Alabama Shakes, lead singer. She was, I don't know what happened. She's doing her own thing now. But my God, like, she already is just powerful and amazing. And I've listened to her albums, I've listened to her covers, I've listened to just so much of what she's done. But I realized at this point that I hadn't really listened to any of her just solo acoustic stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
And the song that I picked by her was called Short and Sweet. And this one I didn't think was going to be overtly sexual.
And it was.
And what it was, well, it wasn't overtly sexual, but it was definitely talking about, short and sweet. I like you, you like me. Let's go ahead and get this over and done with real quick. And then it really is. It's just it's like this little journey of flirtation until you finally get to the point to where you want to say something to whoever this is so that you can go ahead and have your little short and sweet moment. And then toward the end, she pleads for it to, you need to say something before time makes it go away. And she repeats this. You got to say something before time makes it disappear. Say something before time makes it disappear. And then toward the end, it just reminds you of how fleeting and vulnerable and short life is. Yeah. And so even with your short and sweet moments, with your long loving moments, with anything that you have, you need to say something because time is running out. And that's why this is going to be one of my favorite songs, because she's just sitting in the field playing guitar in the video. And it's such a powerful message about such a human thing. So that's it. So I could go on forever about that one, but that's my 5.
She can play, she can sing. I fell in love with her immediately with the Alabama Shakes. I can't remember. There's 2 songs. They were like in the studio, the video, and it seemed like it was all recorded the same day for like a series or whatever. But yeah, two of them songs really grabbed me, and I was like, wow, what did I just experience?
Yeah, I like Hold On. You got to hold on.
That's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Good list.
Good list indeed. Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, you ready?
Yeah. I was born ready.
Born ready.
Born ready.
Well, all my songs are Sheryl Crow songs.
Yay!
You guys didn't take any of those, no.
All I want to do.
My list is oh man, I know I have an honorable mention that was just mentioned, and it's my list, so I can. So on my honorable mention, this was not in my top 5. I did have Give Me One Good Reason, Tracy Chapman. That's probably literally one of the best acoustic songs ever.
Yeah.
That whole album is up there. I listened to quite a bit, but did not make my list. My number 5 I have two, like, I guess popular songs or big songs, and then the rest are me. But my number 5 is For What It's Worth, Buffalo Springfield. There's something happening here. It's just, that's like the song of the 60s. That's the song of it, just so much going on, and it's a pretty awesome acoustic song. So that's my number 5. My number 4, this is me. This is Satsang, or I think that's how you say it, but it's Satsang, and the song is I Am, and it's from The Story of You, and it's just a freaking awesome song, dude. Like, if you're having a bad day and you're like down on yourself a little bit, listen to that song. It's got sad and all that, but it's also strong, and it's just a killer song. It was already in my favorites. It's been, I don't know if I've ever looked for a place to use it, but I went, like, man, when I first brought up the acoustic list, I did like acoustic. I did all these, top acoustic songs, famous, and it's all these awesome songs. It's Clapton and just a ton of awesome songs. But same as kind of you guys, I just wasn't feeling that. It didn't completely catch me. A couple did, and a few made the list. But then I did acoustic for me, and that was where it was at, and a bunch of songs that were in my list, and then a mix. So that was my number 4. I Am. Number 3. I got to figure out how to get Bumpin' Uglies onto every show when I can. Them are Dirty Heads. This one's actually the lead of this one is Joey Harkum, and it's Brandon Hardesty. Is that from Bumpin' Uglies is the other guy on this. It's just them two, one guitar, 2 dudes, and the song is Hold On. And if you're a dad, that song's fucking badass. Or if you're, a parent, you don't have to be a dad. But it's literally, you want your kids, you want everything you're doing to be better. You hope they don't have all your problems and your fears, but have every experience and everything you've learned, all your joys. It's a pretty awesome song. And those 2 dudes kill it, man. Like, I want them to, I love Joey Harkum does this whiskey song. He does a bunch of other stuff that's on my favorites. And dude can rock. So.
I went through a bunch of his stuff for all the beginner's guide. I did him as a beginner's guide one. That was good.
Yeah, he's, man, I just keep digging deep, and he has a country vibe. He has a reggae vibe. He has a soul vibe. He has a bluegrass vibe. He has just kind of everywhere. And I don't know that any like 3 songs I've heard in a row or like anything like the other one, I guess. So cool vibe. That is my number 3. My number 2. We're going back to the big list. This one, it's on my favorites, but it's also, Personal Jesus, Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
I'll hear that song one time in 3 months, and I'll sing it three months, every day. I just walk around, good song, him and a guitar. There's not much better than him and a guitar.
Oh yeah.
It's a U2 song, right?
I think so.
I think so. And I said, there's not very many bands that borderline hate, but I do not like U2. I just don't know why I don't like U2. I just don't. And so I'd never heard that song. So when I heard Johnny's version, I was like, whoa, this is cool. What, and it kind of fell off because it didn't feel like he wrote it. And so, that's when I
did your research. See, I was always kind of where you are with U2. They got some good stuff, but mine's more like, they're such good people. It is so hard to ever, it's like talking smack on, like, they just done a lot of good things, so you're right. I don't care for their music that much. A couple good songs, but respect what they've done for the world. That's hard to not say. So,
and you legally changed your name to Edge. That's pretty cool. I would have.
That's pretty badass, dog.
That's pretty cool.
I like to go, I can't live with or without you.
If living is without you. U2 did not make my list. You guys all got a lot of beautiful females in your lists. And I had to get one on mine. My number 1, and she's probably my next to Brittany, like my one. She's got a bunch of songs, but it's just something about Dido. And her voice, it's not like the best voice in the world. It's just something about it. There's a pain in it, but it's like not I don't know how to describe it. But this is Thank You. The acoustic version of that song is one of the coolest, songs, and obviously leads to one of my, Stan and or whatever, so yeah.
All roads lead to Eminem.
They do. I figured out it's funny, down there we got a Jewel comment, and I would say that Dido kind of reminds me a little bit of Jewel.
I'm not gonna lie, I always get them too confused. Their music, and I mean, I know they're blonde. That's about the only similarity. They don't look, but I always get them confused. I'll be looking at a picture, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, that's Jewel, and no, it's Dido.
I don't, but I could see that because, like I said, I could definitely see, especially like there's a point where they both had the short blonde hair. They both have that look. They're very different. I guess very different.
Yeah.
So that's my list, and I'm sticking to it.
Yay!
You have another honorable mention, and when we first started, I don't even know, we were doing a country version, I think. I said some not necessarily disparaging things, but I said I didn't really like Jelly Roll. I said he was overhyped, or I don't know. I'd have to go back and actually listen to the tape, but I just said I think it was too much Jelly Roll at the time. And since then, I've rewound some. Dude's a performer, but Save Me, Jelly Roll was hard to not put on my list. That's a song.
The Eminem version or the original?
No, the Jelly Roll version.
Yeah, he called me and he was really upset about that.
He was.
So I'm glad you're bringing peace to the world.
Listen,
But
him and Ice-T, I want to make up with, dog.
Yeah.
There was some hate in Ice-T.
Hammer? Hammer?
You know what? We need MC Hammer to come back in this world, man. MC Hammer is I've been ever since the list where I had the Hammer song on it. I just been listening to Hammer just like period. And we're missing out. We need more Hammer. My honorable mention, speaking of hip hop, is LL Cool J's unplugged version of Mama Said Knock You Out.
There you go.
Ah, man, that was woo. I mean, and I didn't put it on my list because it was last. And somebody had to get picked last, but yeah, that was definitely a badass rendition, that acoustic version.
I don't know if you guys ever listened to any Revivalists, but I did have Down in the Dirt by the Revivalists is a pretty freaking awesome song.
Yeah, my gal that got knocked off was Mazzy Star, Fade Into Me, which I don't know if you've ever heard that song. It's had some pretty popularity, but it was when I switched to the female list, it was hard. I was heartbroken that John Prine couldn't make the list. There's Cranford Nix, this really crazy guy that he died too early, but yeah, and then Elliot Smith, but I got to get Elliot Smith on there with his cover because they were all on the list before, and then like I said, you made the post about not, so I didn't even read any of the comments. I seen that you had like 20 comments. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna read because I'm gonna be heartbroken if any of them are on there, which I kind of knew at least 3 of them would not be on there, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna really like the Jenny Owens one. You'll probably like all of them, Sontia. So your homework is to listen to them when I get it done.
To the playlist,
and then you can message me and tell me if they sucked or not. Tell me if you like it.
Sweet.
But I had a great idea for next week, and I can't forget it. I can't remember it. I mean,
so you did forget it.
I did forget it.
You have a great idea for next week, and you can forget it.
Yes, I did. But are you? We're all on deck for next week, right? I know, Coach, you said you had some stuff that could interfere.
Yeah, I don't think I have any during the week shows. You know what would be cool is if we had pajama party songs and then we're in our pajamas. That'd be cool. One of these days. Slumber party songs.
I sleep in my clothes, so I'm always in my pajamas.
Why do you sleep in your clothes?
I don't know if I'll be okay. I just do my briefs, and I've been working out for this show, guys. a little more, yes, I'm very comfortable to do a show shirtless. So
Coach is ready to go.
I've been training for 8 months for this.
Well, yeah, huge
Gamma
shout out to Coach.
boxers.
Yeah, huge shout out to Coach. Helped me get out of the storage unit this last weekend, and then we had to take some stuff over his place. And yeah, he's got a whole little area. He's going crazy. And then we're hot and sweaty, and he takes his shirt off. I'm like, damn, son, looking like a 16-year-old Coach over here, looking like young man. Wasn't lying about the 6-pack, but yeah.
Well,
thanks again. That was
man.
awesome. That was a big step, big headache out of my hair. But yeah, once again, Friday.
I got muscles.
That's what friends are for.
Friday, check out Sontia. Explicitive, yeah, Friday. Pale Horse, Eric Powers, Sontia Soul, Haters Coalition, and the DJ Drop It Like It's Holly.
Yes.
My next thing is
Holly.
I know, right? She is so cool. I'm so excited.
My next thing, I'm gonna Renegade paint over here. It's that's the 23rd. That's the day before my birthday, so I'm gonna treat it like my birthday. Kind of
2 days before
I'm
my
not
birthday,
gonna party
so
because
we'll
it's sad.
We'll go up there and make people buy us a drink though, or something.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah, Coaches. Yeah, so
Since
I'm gonna try to drag Coach out to this and make it a full, make it green. But like I said, Haters Coalition, Love Like War, The Oddball, Sin and Scar, John Woodson's Leg, Steve Kuntz, and Waking the Sleeper, and Sontia Soul. It's all for a good cause, helping Jenny get that treatment she needs to stay alive. So
yeah,
definitely good stuff.
very
There was an article talking about her little bakery stand, and then there was the news had pushed it. Somebody had came into town that there's a reviewer, influencer on the social medias, and so they went, and then the news had picked it up and had been sharing it like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And then the neighbors started complaining about all the traffic there, and they had to move it up towards the house. I'm like, you sorry sons of a, I wanted to go throat punch somebody after that. Like middle of the day, and they had to move the food stand up by the house, and it's like foods and crafts and baked stuff, and so just doing whatever she can to survive. So
yeah,
good cause.
And it's gonna be, everybody's working so hard on the show. It's gonna be insanely amazing. I
don't know who's putting it on. So you'd asked me to paint, so I'm gonna be like, Sontia said I can paint.
Oh yeah, the headmaster isn't the headmaster of it is Zach from the Oddballs.
I didn't know my wife was doing this event, but
so yeah, he's doing quite a bit, and I'm helping, trying to get some stuff for the raffles, and I'm pushing. We're all at the last minute, but I have some cool stuff hopefully coming. Maybe a photographer. So I'm really, really excited, and so sad that I have to leave and do Uncut Fest, but I book myself, and sometimes I don't look at the calendar.
I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it. Let me check my calendar. Well, you just said yes, you do it. Let me check my calendar. Well, I'm just gonna figure out how I'm gonna work it in, but yes, I'll do it. Let me check it out.
Yeah, because I go on at 1 p.m. for the Cancer Fest, and then Uncut Fest doesn't start till 6. So I might go over there, do my set, drink a little drink, say hey to the boys, and then come back and see what's going on, because the finale is supposed to be incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be a good time for a good cause. So do them. You don't got anything in between there, right?
No.
Nothing that we're missing? Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure. I'll try to remember what I had for next week. I think we still had a couple other floating around. Maybe we could do our artist pick, or what was the other thing? Nerd rock was my thing. That kind of fun. And just use your imagination. Nerd rock,
She's blinding me with science.
There you go. All right, guys. Thanks again.
Right.
Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.